Going on, world? DS1 Rose, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. I put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shout out to everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me, family. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Want to make sure I'm heard. Shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody in the building. Get over here to the chat room. Give some shout outs before I start the show. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that share button. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Share today's show. Share it on your community tab, your Facebook, your Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show. Make sure you share today's show. Shout out to everybody once again. Shout out to Miss Garnetta Brown in the building. Says Sad Days in America. Bring this message. I got you. I got you. Shout out to Miss Angie B in the building. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to Junior Ali. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. He says, America is just being America. Country is built on violence and senseless murder. Yes, sir. We're going to get into that today. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Mark with Joy. Peace to you, bro. Hey, what's up, Rambling with Coleman? What's going on? Shout out to Miss Zahara in the building. Salute to you. Shout out to Bronze Dip in the building. Salute to you, sweetheart. Much love. L. Nixon in the building. Salute, fam. Good. Shout out to my man Khalif in the building. What's good, Khalif? Shout out to my brother Po Boy Film. Salute, family. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Miss Letitia in the building. Much love, sweetheart. She says, Hey, Sheep, I'm ready with the apron on today. Thank you for yesterday. I so appreciate you. You are a solid brother. Thank you again. No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. Much love. You know how we do over there. Shout out to you, Letitia. See who else up in the building. AC, what's good, AC? What's going on? Y'all hear me? Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear? Am I coming in clear now? Is it much better? Y'all let me know. Am I still in and out? Am I still in and out? Is the audio still bad? Y'all let me know. Yes, you clear on my end. Much better. Okay, much better. Okay. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. All right. I'm good now, Mona. Okay. Cool, cool. Shout out to everybody. Y'all see today's show? Y'all see today's show? We're going to get right into it. But before we get into it, like I said, hit the like button, hit that share button. Shout out to the OG Mace in the building. You said it's your thumbnail. That's why you wasn't coming in clear. Well, shout out to y'all. I'm glad y'all can hear me now. I'm glad I'm clear. T Church in the building. Salute, salute. Y'all see today's show, man. From O Block to Highland Park. America is a ghetto. America is a ghetto. Um, nah, man, Dingo MGTOW. That's a crazy name. I don't even. That's a crazy name, bro. I think you should change your name, but you know, I mean, let me just say this before I get into the show. Because I already know, I already know what everybody's looking for, what everyone's expecting, you know. And I'm gonna just say this. Let me just say this, man. I'm gonna just tell brothers, man, to get they just focus on their content, man. Get their creativity up, get your content up. Focus on your content, man. When you make other people the crux of your content, you're gonna crash. That's crash dummy content. You understand? That's crash dummy content. So I don't pay attention to crash dummies and clout chasers. Because that's all it is. It's just clout chasing. And if you clout chasing me, that just tells me who I am. You feel me? If anybody got a problem with me, my Instagram is right in the description box. They could come holler at me. I always leave open communication for any brother who got a problem. And that's personally, intellectually, whatever. But once you jump out the window and you show the true colors, then it is what it is. I don't have to say nothing. It's nothing I have to say. You feel me? What's up, Cyber Boo? Shout out to Just Jay in the building. What's up, Nisha? What's going on? Perfectly imperfect. Salute. But I'm gonna just say that, man, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave the clout chasers where they want to be. Just keep talking. Just keep talking, man. We got work to do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We got work to do. We got shit to do. You know, we don't have time to be addressing clout chasers because that's what it is. It's clout chasing, man. You can't want to be my friend and then you see something you don't like and then you want to be my enemy. You start clout chasing and throwing subliminal shots and that's sucker shit. And once you show me you a sucker, that's what you are. You a sucker. That's just what that is. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not doing no live streams. I'm not doing none of that. I'm past all of that. I'm past all of that. I did all of that already. I don't have time for that shit no more. Dudes wanna act like suckers and show who they are, then that's how they're gonna be addressed. We don't pay attention to suckers. Once you show me you a sucker, that's what you are. Because you could have came and hollered at me like a man and said what you had to say. But you don't have nothing to say. You need content. This is why these dudes constantly talk about DS1. Because they don't have no content. They don't have shit to talk about. This is why they watch DS1, listen to what DS1 is talking about, find something that they don't agree with to have something to talk about.
This is clout chasing. Dudes do this when they lack creativity. You see? This is the difference between content creating and conflict creating. People who cannot create content, they create conflict. Because conflict is also another way to make content. People like to see a show. People like to see an argument. People like to see a roast. People like to see a turn up. I'm not here for that. My audience and everyone who supports me, my supporters, y'all don't come here for that. Even though y'all know I can do that. But I'm not here for that. It's too many brothers that I speak with, that me and my brother speak with, that me and my brother know, that needs a message, that's here for a message. They're not here to hear me roast one of you suckers. Because you know you a sucker, because you know you did some sucker shit. But niggas do that when they desperate. They do sucker shit. And then they regret it later on. Because all you gotta do is go back and look at the shit. You look like a sucker. I could see the look on your face. You look like a sucker doing what you doing. This is the problem. This is the problem with culture today. You dudes lack culture. You dudes don't know how to, y'all don't know how to act. Y'all do shit for attention. Instead of you hitting me up directly, you go and do a live stream because you want attention. You want me to address you live so you could feel good about yourself. That's sucker shit, homie. I thought you was a solid dude, but you not. You a YouTube nigga. And I don't fuck with YouTube niggas. You see what I'm saying? If you on that YouTube content fake friend just to have content shit, stay the fuck away from DS1. All you niggas. All of y'all niggas. That go for all of y'all. If y'all on here having y'all little YouTube powwows and friendships and fake brothers and fake sister shit, keep that shit away from DS1. Don't hit me up. I don't want to hear it. Because I know who's on my side. The people who are on my side has been battle tested already. Everybody else, just stay away from me. Do what y'all do. That's it. I don't want to be cool with none of you niggas. I don't want to talk to y'all on the phone. I don't want to do none of that. Stay away from me. You niggas are bozos. And y'all need content. So you're clout chasing. Stay away from me with that shit. That goes for every one of you niggas. Because y'all lame. Y'all get up here, y'all try to talk this real nigga talk, and then it comes out you a lame, just like everybody else. You turn around and you do the same shit that all these other lame niggas do. You jump in a nigga inbox, you jump in a nigga email, start talking about every other nigga, like that's gonna get me on your side or make me believe that you cool like that, to turn around and do the same sucker shit that you was telling me that them niggas done. Cause you a sucker. And this is the problem, man. It's the problem. You niggas are dysfunctional. Stay away from me. Today's topic. From O Block to Highland Park. America is the ghetto. America is the ghetto. You know how they always like to say, It's the niggas in the hood. It's the people that's in poverty. It's the low income people. Really? Really? Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Oh, really? It's just the hood. Drill music is only destroying the hood. This senseless violence that's going on in society has spawned from the hood. It's destroying the hood. Then why did we see this situation go on that just went on? That went on during this 4th of July weekend, where there was a mass shooting in Highland Park, Illinois. Where the money at? Wasn't in the ghetto. Remember they had a shooting in O Block. They had a shooting there first. Remember they had a shooting there first. They said it was like what? Like 100 shots was let off? 200 shots in O Block? And what was the media saying? Oh, this is nothing new. This is just something that goes on in Chicago during the weekend. You know, it's like they made it seem like it was just a ritual, you know? Shout out to Miss Zahara. She says, and the thing is, I'm from Illinois and that area. The cheapest bottom of the barrel house is 500,000. That area is called the North Shore. Shout out to you, Ms. Zahara. I appreciate the super chat, but I appreciate that information. The cheapest house is $500,000 in that area. The cheapest house is $500,000 in that area where this happened. But people think that this drill culture, because now we can say it's a culture now. See, because it's no longer a black thing. See, because that's where they want to try to relegate all of this violence and all of these senseless murders and all of this mass shootings. They want to relegate it to being hood shit. This is what hoods or dudes in the hood do. This is thug shit. Every time they try to make sure what? They try to make sure that the black man is being blamed. It's the black man. 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 He did it. It's these poor people who decided, because they don't have nothing else to do, so they just kill and rob each other all the time. They just kill and rob, kill, steal, and rob. Because they grew up poor. Y'all are y'all paying attention yet? Are y'all understanding what America is about? See, because what they want the future generations to think, just like they wanted our generations to think, was we created the ghetto. Poor black folk. We created the ghetto. The have-nots, the ones who who couldn't make it, who wasn't good enough, who didn't go to school, who wasn't educated. They want to make it seem like those people are relegated to the ghetto. And the reason why those activities go on there is because of that's just the conditions of that environment. This is what they want all the future generations of us to believe about America. That the poverty issue is a black issue. The violence in America is a black issue. This is what they want us to believe. This is what they are infusing into our young black men. This is why they're going to have to go to jail to learn that they've been tricked. Just like every other generation of black men, you're going to have hundreds of thousands, millions of black men who are going to have to become institutionalized to learn something about the institutions in which they participated. They're going to have to go to jail to become educated. See, because they believe that they have to be on demon time because they grew up poor, and this is what poor people do. They believe this shit. But if that's the case, why do you have this guy, this gamer, this nerdy looking kid who just decides to go and spin the block? Do y'all really think this kid right here, I'm going to put on a screen, do y'all think this kid has ops? Look at this kid. Does he have ops? Does he? Do y'all think he has ops? Do y'all think when he go outside and walk to the next corner, he can lose his life in his neighborhood? Now we know that in O Block, those young brothers can't even leave outside of their gates. They have gates to get inside of where they live. If they come outside them gates, they're not safe. See, that's what just happened during the 4th of July weekend. Them young brothers came outside them gates and got caught slipping. That's what happened. But just taking a look at that kid, what ops does he have? Unless he's playing Call of Duty Black Ops. What reason would he need, or did he have, to do the shit that he done? Could he be influenced by the music? Huh? since y'all want to put that all on black parents and the black children about them being influenced by this demonic hip-hop music, what about this kid? What about this kid? So y'all don't think that none of these rich, affluent other races, y'all don't think they listen to this drill rap? Y'all don't think that this drill stuff has really become part of American culture? Do y'all understand why the record industry accepts these drill artists? It is because drill rap is a depiction, a direct depiction of American life. This is what goes on in the ghetto. What is the ghetto? America is the ghetto. There is no such thing as oh, I'm from the hood. Yeah, you from America. America is the hood. Wherever you go, wherever you go, this is why these people are investing millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars into these kids, because they are rapping and singing about the raw essence of what America is. America is demonic. America is savage. America is about killing, robbing, poverty, killing for money, hitmen, drug use, prostitution, all the shit that these young boys rap about. They are rapping American culture, drill culture, kill culture. This is what America is about. This is what America is about. This is what fuels and feed the American economy. Why do you think they invest so much into the music? Because it is the soundtrack, and I've said this before, it is the soundtrack to the lifestyle of most American people. It is the soundtrack. So you think that this culture is not going to affect the rich and affluent neighborhoods? It is. It's been doing it. It's been doing it. It's been doing it. Why? Because this is what America's about. America is a ghetto. No matter where you go. No matter where you go. Don't think you safe. Nowhere. Nowhere. So what if it's in a rich and affluent neighborhood? You think you can't die? Look at this situation right here. Shout out to Zahara again. She said the cheapest house in that area is $500,000. This dude literally just went and killed people for no reason, because he's wired off the drill culture. He's wired off of drill rap, kill rap. Now it is cool to be a killer, to be a known killer. This is American shit. This is the essence of being an American. You see? This is what they're about. Killing, robbing, stealing, lying. So what makes y'all think that it's not going to affect the other communities? It's not, it's an American problem. It is a problem that was purposely created. And they thought that these things that they created were going to basically exterminate us. But you know what it did? It did the reverse. Everything they built to destroy black folk has now been their downfall. And they're trying to clean up the mess. But guess what? It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. They allowed the drill rap to come in. Why? To kill off a bunch of black men. And it has. And it has. But now you got the little white boy who want to drill. Now you got the little white boy who want to kill his own people. Now the little white boys got ops. They running around with switches and 30-shot Glocks in their neighborhoods. In the neighborhoods that y'all think this stuff is not going on. You see? This is why I told us for us to mind the business that pays us. See, these other people that we want to talk about, they have their own issues. They have their own. Okay? They have their own issues. They don't need us to speak about their issues. Roe versus Wade, all of that shit, that's their shit. Because they're the people who created abortion as an extermination tool for black folk. And guess what happened? Their women started getting more abortions. So now they have to do something to clean it up. And the same shit is going to happen with this drill stuff. Y'all use it as an extermination tool to get rid of black people. And y'all get rid of a whole lot of us. But we'll never go extinct. We'll never go extinct. And what is it doing now? It's touching y'all neighborhoods. It's touching y'all neighborhoods. We're not talking about the white boys that grew up in the hood. We're not talking about the Mexican ghetto dudes. No, we're talking about the rich and affluent people. Now they want to spin blocks and shoot ops. Now they want to run around with 30-shot Glocks while they got pills popped all in their system. Now they want to do this shit. Because they geeked up off Chief Keef and Dirk and Duck and King Von. You see? See, they listen to it too. They're impacted by this shit too. It's an American problem. Crime is an American problem. It is not a black problem. You see? From Old Block to Highland Park. But all they talk about in the media, Chicago, 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 Chicago's murder rate, New York murder rate, New York drill rap, New York drill artists, K-Flock this, K-Flock that, this, that, Little Dirk, Little Dirk, Little Dirk, Little Dirk, G Herbo. Because they want to make us believe that this problem in America is our problem. We created it. But what y'all got to say about this kid? I bet you'll go find some Lil Durk in his shit, some G Herbo, some Lil Bibby, probably you'll find some King Louie. No, you're gonna find Chief Keef. You're probably gonna find some Fredo Santana. What made him want to go up and just shoot up a bunch of innocent people? Because that's what he did. See, what happened in O Block is a war. That's a war. Them dudes got shot by the opposition. That's a war. Who this little white boy at war with? See, this should tell you that America is always at war. It's always cracking in America, no matter where you at. Especially nowadays. It can go down anywhere, brothers. You got to be prepared. It could go down anywhere. Miami Beach. We see the videos. They on Instagram. They all on Facebook. It could crack off anywhere because this is America. Y'all heard what Childish Gambino said? This is America. This is America. This is America. The ghetto. The ghetto of the world. The ghetto of the so-called free world. This is a ghetto, man. This is a ghetto. But they want you to believe, black man and black woman, that you are the depiction of what the ghetto is. That's not true. What's up, Matt? Shout out to Matt in the building. Salute. What's up, Queena? She says, I'll catch the replay. No doubt. Appreciate you. As always. L'Oreal Drayton, what's going on? Yes, the tables are turning. The tables are turning. The tables are turning. They said it was close to 100 shootings in Illinois alone. Come on, man. It was a couple of shootings in New York, too. Perfectly Imperfect says battle rap is terrible. It is. It's not even really the battle rapping, though. It's the drill rap. It's the fact that these kids are getting paid millions of dollars to rap about killing each other. Like they don't actually look at it that way, but that's what it is. That's what it is. And the reason why they're getting paid this amount of money to rap about this type of shit is simply because people here in America are suffering so much. People here in America, we're so dysfunctional that people will actually pay to listen to it. It's the level of dysfunction, which is an American issue, because this dysfunction ties into the mental health epidemic that's currently going on here in America. The mental health epidemic. Mental health, simply, for the most part, the majority of people who suffer from mental health, it comes from untreated and unresolved trauma. Then the other people who deal with mental illness, it's a biological thing. You might have a chemical imbalance where you might need some medicine. But for the most part, it's from untreated and unresolved trauma. That's what it is. And that stuff has become normalized. See, because what the people up top like to do is they like to find any way to continue to suck the life out of the people. That's all they do. So the drill rap is just another one of their tools to do that. If I can basically spiritually paralyze you, then I can take all your money from you. If I can get the black youth, or the majority of the youth, I'm going to stop saying black youth. If I can get the majority of the children in America to buy into killing each other or listening to other kids rap about killing themselves and killing one another, I can continue to rule. Why? Because I've destroyed them from the root, which is spiritually. I got them to believe that they all demons. So if we have all these children believing that they're demons, that means that these children believe in the devil. So we can get them to do all the shit that they rapping about. Now, once we get them to do what they're rapping about, and the people who are listening to it, who are in a depressive and a traumatic state, they will want to hear more of this because it's speaking to their situation. So now that creates a market for that type of music. And then over time of it making so much money, it becomes part of the culture. It becomes part of hip hop culture. Drill rap has now is a staple in hip hop. It is a subculture in the culture of hip hop. Drill rap, because of the billions of dollars it has made. Shout out to Hill Zen. Appreciate you, family. Much love. This is why all your artists today, they got a little drill sound. They got a little drill beat. Hey, what's up, M. Mills? Good to see you. This is why. It's an industry. It's part of the industry. Right now, it is the industry. If you want to speak on the rap industry or hip hop, drill rap is the face of it. Everybody who's rapping now, who's making money, who's popular, they all drill rappers. If they're not directly doing drill rap, they're doing some form of it. All these new guys that's rapping, they're all forms of drill rappers because all they rap about is killing ops. They got switches on their Glocks. They popping perks. They full of lean. This is drill rap. Chief Keef and them brought that shit to the game. Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Fredo Santana. And then you had Billionaire Black, FBG Duck, King Yellow. These are the guys who brought that form of rap where you rap, where you're directly rapping about it. See, you always had guys who rapped about doing drugs and all of that, but it wasn't as raw and uncut. It wasn't as raw as and uncut as when Keith and them came out doing it, and Dirk and ducking them back in the early days, 2012, 2013. You see, that shit shocked the world, and it has changed society. Shout out to Alonzo Hall. Salute, fam. It has changed the world. Before drill music, it was trap music. They put black men in prison. That put black men in prison. Facts, Khalif. Facts. See, that's how I know I could have a conversation with you, because you understand the progression of things and how systematically how it works. Because that's a fact. Before it was drill music, it was trap music. That's the 2000s era. The mid to late 2000s. That was Jeezy, Gucci Man, OJ the Juice Man. That's trap music. T.I. That's trap music. Shorty Low, Bankroll Fresh, um, what's the Franchise Boys. All that was trap music. That's a fact. That's trap. All trap music that sent us to prison. Now we are immersed in the drill culture where they sending us to the graveyard. We skipping jail now. We skipping jail now, Khalif. We skipping prison. Half them drill rappers, they dead. They not in jail. 90% of them brothers are dead. The other 10% are going to jail. The majority of them, they call headshots. They didn't go to jail for getting caught with drugs and shit. They call headshots. They call headshots. They're dead. This is what drill rap has done. Kill. Send you straight to the morgue. Outrageous TV says, yo, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, do you think conscious hip hop could come back big today, like on a Lauryn Hill level, if we make good music? No. I'm going to be honest. And not because the music is not good. Most conscious rappers make good music. But it's never going to come back on that level because the execs don't want to get behind conscious rap. Conscious rap persuades the consumer to think in another way. And now how the music industry is, they have removed the different flavors of music. There's not a lot of different genres anymore that's readily available. You got to search through the internet and search through different apps to find certain types of music that was once available. You know, conscious rap, you always had a conscious rapper. You always had, you know, different avenues you could go for different music, but it's not that readily available anymore. So no, it'll never get that big again. Drill rap, they're going to milk drill rap for, I'm gonna say, for at least another 10 to 15 years before they get rid of it. Khalif says too much money is being invested in music now. Facts. Facts. But it's being invested into the music that is changing the environment, which is drill rap. See, because just like trap music, drill rap pays everyone. See, trap music got the industry paid, meaning the music industry, the execs, the managers, and all of them. But then trap music also got the jewelers rich. Y'all got to understand when I say this is an industry, they got the jewelers rich. Because if you a trapper, how you not going to have no jewelry? How you not going to at least have a little piece of jewelry? So it kept the jewelers rich. It kept the music execs rich. Right? It kept the prisons filled up. So the feds and all of the legal people were paid off. The courts, all of them got paid off due to trap music. But you know who really didn't get paid that much? The coroner. They had work. They made money. But think about how much coroners are making now. Medical examiners, funeral homes, due to drill rap. See, drill rap pays those same entities But you know what is you know what it's filling up? That trap music didn't fill up? The graveyard. You see? It's filling up the graveyards. It's filling up the hospitals. You see? Because a lot of these drill rappers, they're not just going to the hospital because they're getting shot. Let's not forget their lifestyles. These kids are on heavy drugs. Fredo Santana, drill rap legend. Chicago drill rap legend. He didn't die from being murdered. He died from an overdose of lean and pills. He didn't die, but he didn't die because he got shot. He died from an overdose. The dude, the young brother from YSL, Lil Key, overdose. He OD'd. So you see how the pharmaceutical companies get paid. They get paid. Because these young boys love prescription medicine. They love prescription pills. They love that lean. They love them Zans. You see? America is a ghetto. America is the trap. You see? America. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. We're going to see more situations like this. See, because what we did was we left the school shootings to the little white boys. We thought they just get mad and shoot up schools. No, they don't. They listen to drill rap and go outside and let their switches off too. They do that too. Why? Because this is the American way. This is the American way. When you don't like something, what you do? You try to tear it down. You try to tear it down. This is the American way. You see? This is the American way. Oh, you don't like what that person said? Go spin their block. You don't like what that person said? Start a beef with them. Conflict, war. This is the American way. You see? Why do you think Black people suffer here in America? Because we're not a warlike people. We seek peace. We don't go out and seek war. You see? Y'all got to understand this. Stop thinking that, oh, this is a Black problem. No, this is an American issue. Crime is an American issue. Shout out to the Brother Love Show. Salute, my brother. I appreciate your support, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all share today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, what's up, Toya? Good to see you. Profitable Pat, what's going on? This is an American issue, man. This is why, as Black men, we have to understand this. And it has to stop us. We have to stop going to jail to learn this shit. You see? We got to stop falling for it to learn. This is why the brothers who understand got to teach it. Got to live it. Got to live it too. You got to stay out of jail. As a Black man, If you're going to try to tell these young dudes to stay out of jail, you got to stay out of jail. You got to stay out the streets. You got to stop gang banging and repping. Because guess what you're doing? You are showing them that this is the way to be. You see? By you still doing what you're doing, you're telling them that, hey, it's cool. It's cool. It's okay to be a savage. It's okay to be a demon. It's okay to kill your own people. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing exactly what they planned for you to do. They planned for us to fall for this shit, and we did. And we did. And they did. Perfectly Imperfect says, get into trades, a lot of opportunities, forklift, truck, and security. You got brothers who don't want to build. Why would they get into trades? Perfectly Imperfect. Brothers are opposed to building. Brothers are opposed to building. Why would they get into trades? And in a minute, that trucking shit is going to be null and void. So everybody who think you're going to run and jump up in a truck, that's going to be null and void soon. They already have the automated trucks. That's going to be null and void soon. If you think you're just going to run there, this is why I've always said the brothers who are into trucking, who know what they're doing, who done made good money, who run their own truck and stuff. Why don't you teach brothers? Come and teach brothers. But of course, brothers don't believe in providing agency for each other because we so caught up in the American way. You see, we so caught up in the American way that we don't see what we should be focused on. Government jobs are wide open. Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. But black men, they're opposed to school. They're opposed to going back to school. Too many black men saying they don't want to lead nothing. They don't want to build nothing. So why would they get a government job? Why would they go get a government job? All they're going to do is go get a job and become a puppet. They're not going to use their opportunity and turn it into a resource for other black men and for black people. They're not going to do that. This is why you're hearing these guys online saying the shit that they're saying. They don't give, these dudes don't care. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. And it's sad. It really is. But what do you hear these guys do? They're opposed to leadership. They're opposed to building. They're opposed to this shit. They're opposed to it. Shout out to the intellectual novice. Salute, fam. Joshua Pate says they're going to require piloting technicians aboard the automating trucks. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Shout out to my man Bob. He said, I got my government job. Sure do. Shout out to my man Bob. Keep doing your thing, bro. Khalif says, too busy worrying about the wrong shit. Exactly. Too busy trying to get views on your YouTube video by talking about another YouTuber. Too busy trying to do that. Clout chasing. Too busy clout chasing. Like niggas really. My bad, y'all. My bad. Intellectual Novice says, I will take the majority of jobs which will create chaos, but brothers bring opportunities. Right. Yeah, AI will take the majority of the jobs. Yeah, facts. Best languages to learn now is SQL, Python, and R. Shout out to my brother, the Intellectual Novice. He giving up the game in the chat room. And you can learn basic Python. That's one of the classes that I'm getting ready to actually start doing too. Because you can learn that on Google Garage. A lot of these things, SQL, you can learn that on Google Garage, brothers. You can learn that on Google Garage for free. For free. Perfectly Imperfect says IT. Yeah. And Mills says this the opportunity to learn these AI jobs. Yep, YouTube as well. Letitia says, what is that? Google Garage is a you can just go on Google and type it in, but it's like a part of Google where you can actually go and take free courses. And Google offers it. They have IT courses, they have graphic design, they have business courses. They have a bunch of entry level courses that you can take and learn them as skills and, create your own jobs to make money. Khalif says, I've been studying SQL and Azure Cloud. Shout out to you, bro. Intellectual Novice says, Black men need to stop the diva drama and build, not worry about a person's economic standing. Exactly. Exactly. They need to stop it, bro. Tell them again. Tell them again. They need to stop the diva drama. It's too much. It's too much of that. It's too much of that, man. It's too much of that, man. While black men still out here homeless, black men are still out here jobless, but y'all want to sit here and have YouTube drama. But in real life, black men are still suffering at large. Half your black men that's up here talking shit, acting like you're getting to a bag, you're suffering. You think I don't know? You're suffering. This is the majority of black men today. But we caught up on who looks like this, who drives what. Bullshit. Diva drama. Diva drama. Diva drama. Letitia says, okay, we do that at my job and we help people get out of jail. Shout out to you, Letitia. You doing the work. That's real work right there that you doing. Helping brothers get out of jail. That's real work. That's community work. Perfectly Imperfect says electricians and techs will be needed. Yes, an electrician will always be needed. So being a carpenter, electrician, all of those, we're gonna always need those people. Plumbers, we're gonna always need those people. Always. Always. Khalif said the time is now. We are at war out here. Facts. Facts. The intellectual novice says the majority of these dudes don't care. That's why they attack the ones who try to bring it to the light. Right. Exactly. But the people who don't care, they get the most support. You see why I say we got to heal before we build? This is why I say this. Because the people who don't care, intellectual novice, they're the ones who get the most attention. They're the ones who get the most numbers. They're the ones who get in the support. They're the ones who's getting the money and who's taking the money that the people think that they're supposed to use to help those people. They're taking the money and they're using it to throw it back in the same people's faces that they got the money from. And then the people that's here to bring shit to the light, they're called broke. They're called haters. This is a mental disorder. This is a psychosis that black people suffer from. This is why I say we got to heal before we build. This is why. Because who's getting the support? The motherfuckers who don't care. The motherfuckers that's going to take the money that you give them, go buy something, put it on, and then come in your face and tell you you ain't shit after you paid for the shit that they got on. This is a mental disorder. When you constantly feed people who don't give a fuck. And the people who are leeching off of these disease-minded people because they want to give you their money and they know you don't care. So what happens is this becomes, you see a bunch of these type of people start spawning everywhere because people want to get some of that money. They want to make some of that money. Shit, if he gonna pay him to not give a fuck, shit, why he can't pay me? Then it becomes that. Then this is how we get the sellout cash cow kind of niggas like Tariq Nasheed, the Umar Johnsons, the Brother Polites. This is how they grow into what they are now. Because our people are sick. We want to fund people who don't give a fuck. And they tell you they don't. By telling you every day just how fucked up black people are and how you need to get away from them. This is what our people are paying for. Yes, the blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. Letitia says, help them put them in a job as well if they want. I know you can help them get a job. I know you can. If you helping brothers get out of prison, I know you helping brothers with employment. That's the next step. Yes, the modern day Jim Jones. Yes, sir. Khalif says, that's That's even part of the system strategy. Exactly. Exactly. And the crazy part is why our brothers don't know that. Why we don't know that? And if we know that, why we falling into the traps? Because we think O Block is just the ghetto. So the guys that's from there and the mentality that comes from there, we wrap all of that up as that just being the ghetto. Forgetting that America breeds this shit. It's systematic. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. If y'all enjoying the show, y'all would like to donate to the show, just hit the super chat button. Just hit the super chat button. Shout out to Self University. Salute, my brother. Intellectual Novice says they know, but they don't care. Black males love shining things. Yes. Yes, we do, Intellectual Novice. But like I've been trying to explain to my brothers, there's a lot of things that shine. Everything that glitter ain't gold. You see? Everything that glitter is not gold. You know what else is shiny, my brother, Intellectual Novice? And I know you know this. You know what else is real shiny? You know, it's real shiny. Handcuffs. Handcuffs are really shiny too, right? Isn't it? Isn't handcuffs really shiny? Black men do love shiny things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Handcuffs are shiny also. You know what else is shiny? You know what else is shiny? The barrel of a pistol. That's what else is shiny too. The barrel of a pistol. When it's in your face. That's what else is shiny. That's what else is shiny. Wake up. This is America. You're in the ghetto. The ghetto is just not your block. It's just not the neighborhood you're from. The ghetto is America. This situation that we saw happen in Highland Park, Illinois. Highland Park, what? Highland Park, Illinois. This should show you. This should tell you that America is the ghetto. Drill rap just don't got the little homies in your hood killing. They got everybody killing. Everybody. Everybody's on demon time. You see? Letitia says, I know we can do great things because we still use things our ancestors built. Exactly. Exactly. Like technology. Perfectly Imperfect says handcuffs are not sexy. That's the truth. Ronnie says Terry Crews was shiny in the Boondocks prison shower playing a swole. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I ain't even want to go there, Ronnie. I was trying to, stay more on that side of politics, crime and, things like that. I didn't want to get on that side of politics. You feel me, Ronnie? But you right. You're exactly right. But I didn't want to go on that side of the politics. May says, "Oh no, you didn't." I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Something my dad told me when I was a little boy. He said, the truth is always going to hurt because you have to accept it. And there's going to be things in life that you just going to have to accept. That's the nature of the truth. It's a hard pill to swallow. You see? Why you think these guys wanted everybody to believe that they were red pill? Because they wanted to trick you into believing that they stand with the truth, and they don't. Because number one, they don't accept the truth about themselves. They still running from themselves. They're still trying to appear to be someone that they're not. You see, this is called an identity crisis. An identity crisis is a direct result of the lack of spiritual value. You see, when you don't know who you are, other people can come in and tell you who you are, and they can direct you, they can guide you, they can mold you into what they want you to be. And we already spoke on a few shows ago on who gives children their identity. It is the father, it is the man. The man gives the female child their identity and the male. This is why it is a constant war against black men. They want to remove the element that provides guidance, who gives the children and the family an identity. You see? So when you niggas are up here promoting to not have children, to be anti-family, you are anti-black. You know what that makes you? An idiot. An idiot. You're a crash dummy. Crash dummy. Reality is your best friend. It's supposed to be for men. For men. But it seems like black men wants to live outside of reality. We want to ignore the lack of black male agency. We want to ignore the high incarceration rates. We want to ignore the joblessness problem, the fatherless problem, the homelessness problem, the drug addiction, the poor health conditions, the constant barriers. We want to ignore all of the reality that black men are faced with. We want to ignore that America is the ghetto. This is why we suffer from those things I just named, because we're living in a ghetto. America. America. So we need to focus on those things. You see? Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films. Intellectual novice says the selfish mentality of it's not happening to me. Right. Exactly. And this selfish mentality is the same mentality, the same narcissistic, selfish mentality. That energy is what controls everything in America. This is what keep black men at odds with each other. That selfish mentality ties into rugged individualism, where it's not me. Where, oh, that's just not a problem. Because it's not a problem for me. But it is a problem. It is a problem. And all of these problems that I just named, we have to attack as a group of men. 10% of the quote unquote men who are making high earning black men, the small percentage is not even 10%, it's probably like 1% of black men who are considered high earners. They cannot change the homelessness rates of black men. It's not enough of them. They cannot change the jobless, the job issue. It's not enough of them. This is why I say, black men, we are our own agency. We have to pull each other up like black women do. Y'all didn't expect that, right? Like black women do. Black women get in these high positions, they go get their girlfriend. Hey girl, my job is hiring and you could start from the beginning, girl. I'm gonna give your resume in and you gonna start off making copies. How many of you niggas do that? You won't even let a nigga come in and sweep the goddamn floor where you work at. Because the first thing you think is a nigga gonna take your job. A nigga gonna take your job. That's the first thing you niggas think. Nigga can't come in and mop the floor at your job. You know, because we gonna take something. That's what we gonna do. We gonna fuck up for the person who already worked there. Right, ghetto nepotism. This is what's going on. But what these black women doing? Pulling their homegirls right in. I watch black women do it. Pull their homegirls right in. Their homegirls are broke. They fix up their homegirl's resume. I'ma say you worked with me over here. I'ma put this in here. Girl, I'ma fix your resume. Then not only do she fix her homegirl resume, she give her homegirl the goddamn outfit for the interview. Not only that, she gives her the outfit. And you know what else she do too? She drives her to the interview. You niggas don't do nothing for each other. You know what you say? Nigga, you gotta get it how you live. But then you get up here and talk about black women every day. How black women got this and black women got that. You know what black women do? Even in the midst of them arguing, you know what they say? Man, fuck that girl. We need to get this bag. And they close shop. They stop all that drama and they go get the bag. And once they go get their bag and all the resources they need, then they go back to beefing and being catty. Then they go back to being beefing and being catty. You niggas always got to prove a point. Always. This is the shit that's stopping us. This is the shit that's stopping us because we don't understand what America is. We don't understand. We think we know. We think we know. See, if you knew better, you'll do better. You'll stop doing dumb shit like clout chasing and trying to start YouTube beef. You see? That means you're intellectually lazy. You're creatively flaccid because you have to create YouTube beef. But I understand beefing is the American way. But see, that's not going to work for black men. That's not going to work for black men. Us being at odds, it's not going to work for us. You know why? Because we lack conflict resolution. Instead of a nigga just emailing you, like when he wanted to email you and talk shit about other content creators, instead of him emailing you and telling you his problem with you, he go do a show about you. He go do little videos and throw shots. Nigga been throwing shots for months. Just throwing shots, picking, because you're bored. You ain't got nothing to do. You're purposeless. You're aimless. You have no goal. Most of you niggas that's on here have no goal for being here. You have no reason. You're just here because you have no friends. You have no woman. You have no family. And I'm not saying that to diss none of you brothers. I'm actually feel bad about that. Because the majority of the brothers that I speak to offline, they have no family. They have no family. And they're looking for brothers. They're looking for brotherhood. But you niggas want to create enemies out of the men who's supposed to be your brothers. You know how lost, you're a lost nigga. You're a lost nigga. The majority of you niggas are lost. This is why this is Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You're sheep. You're sheep. Because you don't understand what's really going on out here. No, they're not creative. They're creatively flaccid. They can't come up every day and do it day in and day out. They can't do it. Maybe because that's not what you're supposed to do. Go find your lane. Go find your lane. This is the problem with black men. But see, the lack of structure is due to the lack of brotherhood. You see? And we can tie this back into the neighborhoods. When the black leadership was around, the GDs pushed growth and development. When the leaders was around, the black disciples promoted what they promoted. Family. The black peace stones. Should I keep going? The vice lords. The Crips. The Bloods. All of this stuff spawned out of the Panther movement. The unification of black men. So don't tell me you a real nigga and you ain't promoting unity. See, if you promoting separation, you a sucker. Because real black men never promoted separation. Never. Show me a time when we did, nigga. All the real black men promote unity, unification amongst brothers, not rugged individualism, not I'm not a black family channel. Then you ain't no real one. You a sucker. That's what you are. You a sucker. And you try to leech and attach yourself to real niggas because you a sucker. And when a real nigga don't let you latch on to him, you attack him like the rest of these suckers. Because you don't understand that America is a ghetto. America is a ghetto, nigga. You don't understand what's going on out here. You just faking it like you do. But you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't do sucker shit. You wouldn't do that sucker shit you did. That go for all you niggas. That don't just go for Tito. That don't just go for General Tito. That go for all you sucker niggas who did some sucker shit to me, who did some sucker shit to my brother. It go for all you niggas. Keep that sucker shit over there. You not real because you're not about unity. You a sucker. Go sit your sucker ass over there and eat some succotash, sucker. Go over there with the jive turkeys and the niggas that wear hoochie daddy shorts. Okay? Because you a sucker. Not because I said so, because your actions said so. Your actions said so. You see? See, when you start this subliminal shit, that's when I become direct. Y'all keep that sucker shit where y'all at, man. Keep that sucker shit where it's at, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody for tuning into today's show. What you mean, perfectly imperfect? Talking about I'm done with you. What you mean? What you mean? What's up, Zaire? Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. Charles Ramsey in the building. Salute, fam. Black Palladium, what's going on? Black males in this space are like abused pit bulls who hate and want to see each other fail. God damn. I got to put that on the screen. That's a fact. Black males in this space are like abused pit bulls who hate and want to see each other fail. Shout out to my brother, the intellectual novice. Facts. Want to see each other fail. See, because y'all got the wrong concept of progress, and that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Y'all don't understand what progress is. Y'all think progress is a nigga having some money. When money is most of you niggas' downfall. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Money is most of you niggas' downfall. You think having some money mean you progressing. That's what you think. Knowing what to do and making the right moves is progress. Making the right moves with the right people is progress. Doing right business, solid, righteous business with brothers It's progress. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, bro. He said, I will always rock with you. Same here, my brother. Same here. I appreciate you, bro. You already know. Perfectly Imperfect said, you sound like me, DS1 and 83. Shout out to Quita. What's up, Quita? But we're going to talk about that tomorrow. How black men got the wrong concept of progress. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. If you enjoyed today's show, first of all, hit the like button. Secondly, hit that share button. Also, if you would like to leave a donation, just hit the super chat. If you're catching the playback, leave a super thanks. I'm still in, conversations with Cash App because I don't just want them to send me a new card, and no, I want my money back. I want my money back. So I'm still in the process of dealing with this Cash App issue, y'all. So y'all bear with me. Y'all will have another chance to donate via Cash App. But for now, you enjoy the shows, just hit the super chat. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to everybody for coming through. Shout out to everyone who has donated via super chat. Much love to everyone. Most importantly, I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all showed up for today's show. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the show. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all of the visionaries. Shout out to all the ladies for always coming through and holding down the chizat. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to everyone who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, remember, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build because we are our own agency. We are our own agency. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.